Hey guys, I'm Sarika and welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. So today I'm back with another new video where I'm going to share a success story of a guy who had managed to find job directly from India to UK and is a healthcare staff. So let me introduce you to Kaushal and let's get to know his success story. Hi Kaushal, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy and congratulations on your new job.
Thank you very much, Sarika, and I would like to thank you very much for letting me introduce myself on your very knowledgeable channel, I must say this.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Pleasure is all mine. So Kaushal, if you don't mind, can you please introduce yourself to my audience?
Yes, my name is Kaushal Raj and I am from Madhya Pradesh and the city name is Mandsaur, which is nearby to Indore. Mm-hmm. And I am being a healthcare professional from last 8 years.
So what interested you to move abroad, and was UK the only country you were looking for?
No, before COVID, I was planning to go for Canada because the PR was very easy at that time. But due to this pandemic, I was not able to fulfill the documents which what they have asked me for. So I was waiting for just finish up with this COVID and I will try again to some other country. Then I came to know about your channel and start following your channel. And that is how I started. I don't have any planning to go to UK or some other country, but Canada was in mind since very long.
Okay. Now you're landing to UK. Okay.
Yes. Thanks to you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad that my video is helping people like you and many more. And that's one of the reasons why I brought you on my channel, so that you can share your story and your success story, so that you can also inspire others and make their journey maybe a little easy. Okay. So Kaushal, that brings me to my next question. So how did you start applying for the jobs in the UK?
I told you that I have been following your channels and some other videos also, that how to start your procedure. I started floating my resume in UK market since February.
Okay.
But I was not getting any single reply from the care homes, any hospital or any healthcare institutes. But then I saw your video and I picked up the keywords, how to make a resume, which clear the ATA system.
Yes.
So I use that ATS, how to use the simple keywords which can be cleared by the ATS system.
Yes.
So first of all, my problem was that my CV was not getting selected.
Okay.
So I worked it out. I took a 3 days holiday from my office and I spend around 8 to 10 hours on my resume, cover letter and keywords for all these 3 days. Then I started applying. I watched your video on which you have shared registered employer list of A category.
Yes.
That is available on UK tier 2 visa.
Yes.
Website is that.
Yes.
So I followed that and segregated my healthcare jobs. And I start floating my resume.
Okay.
And on the very next day, I got a call from my employer that a Zoom meeting will be having within 2 days.
Amazing.
So that CV, what I have sent them on was 26th of June, and I got a call on 28th of June.
Oh God, this is amazing! Wow, this is really good. So I am sure this keyword thing, I think not too many people are aware, but your keywords are very important in your.
Very important.
Yeah, if you have the right keywords, I'm sure you will get job call. Yeah, and then later on, your visa discussions can happen. So, Kaushal, is your company sponsoring your visa along with the fees? Are they paying all the fees, or are you paying the fees for yourself?
No, I am paying all the fees, but they have told me once I leave the job, they will return back the money.
Okay.
And only flight tickets are payable by them.
Okay.
For getting a COS for IHS. No, IHS fees is not involved in our scenario.
Yeah.
Because we are health and social care visa, so we are not paying IHS fees.
Yeah,
only COS fees I have paid.
Yeah.
Fees for UK NARIC.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. And visa application, that is £247 will be paid next month because I got my COS last week only.
Okay. Good. Thank you very much. So Kaushal, what is the minimum qualification needed to work as a social worker in the UK? Because not too many people are aware of it. Can you just throw some light?
I think I am from a healthcare background, so I got an edge over the other people. But I don't think for care home jobs any eligibility is requirement for education, at least, because in all my COS it is written that no higher qualification is required or like this.
Okay.
Like I don't have to go through any organization to certify my education or my experience. So anyone can apply for care home jobs. That is not a big part, but you have to be very dedicated. Like I was throwing my floating my resume at least 20 companies in a day. That was my plan. Every morning I used to get up and do these things.
Okay. So you just use uktiersponsors.co.uk website and then started sending your email to them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for social worker you needed a master's degree, which is good. You said no master's degree is needed. With your
no, nothing.
If you have the right experience, then definitely it will get their attention.
Yeah, because I want to add one point, Sarika. When I got my first call from the employer, and the position he was holding was group operations director of that company. So he took my interview for 15 minutes. That was a very casual interview. He didn't ask me anything pertaining to my healthcare or medical field. He just asked me what's your hobbies and like that, how many countries you have traveled. So I told him that I traveled like Australia, Dubai, Singapore, like these countries. He was just asking my experience.
Okay.
And then after 17 days, I got again a link for the official meeting with the care home manager and one doctor.
Okay.
Who was looking after the care home.
Okay.
She was a medical practitioner over there.
Okay. And how was your interview like?
Yeah, she called me and she said, Kaushal, we have a very limited time for the interview because we are lined up for the next 6 to 7 interview today.
Okay.
So you are the first person amongst 8 candidates.
Yes.
So we don't have time. So just prepare yourself for 30 minutes. I said, okay, not an issue. I will do my best in 30 minutes. But you won't believe the Sarika, my interview took around 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours?
2.5 hours. I have a screenshot with me always. Because they find the right candidate, or first candidate was the right candidate. So the home manager took around 40 minutes. Then she gave me a break for 10 minutes. Then the medical practitioner came and she asked me a lot of questions pertaining to nursing background, hospital management, quality assurance, and lots of things.
Yeah.
So she said that you are coming as a senior career, but you have lots of caliber and experience with this field. So this is just an entry point for you, and we have lots of good opportunities in our organization once you come here to UK.
Okay. And did they talk about what your roles and responsibilities will be?
Yes, they told me that you have to look after the vulnerable people in the care home. Around 26 vulnerable people resident are there in the care home, and mostly are they from mental disability and dementia.
Yeah.
So they told me that you will be assisting a medical practitioner in the care home, and your job will be auxiliary nursing jobs, like how to check the blood pressure, how to check the sugar.
Right.
What is that medicine you have to give? What is the type of medication are there?
Okay.
So I had to look after only these things.
And you already had this experience in India working with...
In India, yes.
Yeah, you already had that. Okay, then you are already aware of those roles and responsibilities.
Yes.
Okay. And so I had written lots of questions for you, but during our discussion chat, I see you have already covered almost everything. So I wanted to ask you, what are the other documents you had to submit? Yeah, you said about the NARIC to prove your English language. And of course, your passport. Do you need TB test as well? Do you need police clearance as well?
Yes, I did my police clearance from India, which took only 7 days.
Yeah.
From the Bhopal passport office.
Okay.
And and I visited around 3 countries where I have lived for more than 1 year.
Yeah.
So I had to take all the police clearance from those countries as well.
Oh dear. Okay.
So I took my police clearance certificate from Australia.
Okay.
And I took my police clearance from Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have got both a police clearance certificate, and they have been issued just last week.
Okay. Okay. Good. So you have managed to submit all the documents then they needed. Okay.
Yes.
So here what I see, you had applied yourself, you did not use any agent, so you didn't have to spend lakhs and lakhs of money to any agent. You did all by yourself, writing your CV, applying yourself, and also submitting all the documents. So, so any final tips do you want to give to my audience who are looking for a job in the UK and other countries as well for a very long time? What did you learn, and anything which you want to tell them?
First of all, you have to be very focused, Sarika. If you are dedicating your time, so you have to be very much concentrate and focus about. First of all, I would give a tip pertaining to the country where you want to go. Because these days, healthcare jobs are very easily available in all the countries because people are having shortage in this occupation.
Yes.
So prepare your resume first. Prepare a good cover letter, which prescribably like very short cover letter. And your CV should not be more than 2 pages, because employer get it's because my CV was 4 pages
before
because I am working from last 17 years.
Okay.
So my was a very hefty resume, but I shortlisted it very short points, and then I start floating my resume. So this is the only tip what I want to give to the aspiring people who want to go to UK or any other countries. The first focus on your resume and your cover letter.
Okay. And use the right keywords like Kaushal already mentioned.
Right keywords, yes.
Yeah, because most of the countries, companies, everybody are using ATS. So if you don't have the correct keywords, your CV will not be even passed to the hiring manager. So your scoring needs to be like 80%. So I already have a dedicated video. So for people who have not watched it, I can link it in my video description. So go and check it out. So focus on keywords. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Kaushal, and I hope to see you sometime in the UK, and all the best to you and your family. And thank
you very much, Sarika.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.
And you. Thank you very much. Thank you.